Welcome to the lab. So, another adventure day. It's a rainy adventure day. I won a couple of lanterns in an auction, an online auction. The auction was about an hour away. And I'm looking on the map and I saw, you know what's really close to where I have to pick this stuff up? It is Warsaw, New York. See that right there? You know what that is? Yeah, I'm going to go to Warsaw and I'm going to check out the Historical Society there and check out some Embury stuff. And I'll go by the old factory, which is a paper mill apparently now. And we'll check it out. And then 16 minutes away from there is where my auction is. So I gave myself 3 hours to go looking around Warsaw, and then I'll head to the auction. So, all right, rainy day adventure. Let's continue. Well, here I am. I'm at the Warsaw Historical Society Museum. I'm excited to see what they have in there. If anything, they must, right? There's a lot of well-wishers come to town looking for stuff. Oh, I see a birthday balloon floating past. How nice. Okay. All right, let's go in and check it out. Look at this. Hello there.
We're doing a tour in here.
Oh, wonderful. I'm here to look at some Embury stuff.
Oh, the Embury Lantern Company.
Yeah.
We have a big array of those.
I bet you probably have a bunch in storage too. I bet probably a lot of donated pieces.
Yeah, and I remember when we did this display, we picked the best of the best to put on display, and we got quite a variety of them.
Yeah, I collect them.
Do you?
In fact, I'm going to an auction house in Castile.
Okay.
To pick up a couple lanterns.
Oh, okay.
I'm from Canandaigua.
Okay.
And I collect lanterns. I'm like, I gotta go check out Warsaw because it's only 15 minutes away. So.
And how did you know of us?
Well, because I collect lanterns and I know it's Warsaw and I know that the factory's here.
Oh, of course, right. Of course. That's a beautiful lantern, isn't it?
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
So there were trees
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, I think that's the Fire King. It's called, and that's.
And
early on in Warsaw.
and there's
the year without
the
summer,
factory
the snow
itself
year
in
round.
1911,
And
and
I believe that around the time, like,
it's
a bunch of men were
amazing
at war,
when
so
we look at
there
the
was kind of women
landscape
here
today
trying to farm.
that was
So it
sitting
was
right there
snowing year
you know, and it was just, I don't know. It just wants you, it makes you want to go back for a little while.
Absolutely.
And just be part of it and feel it. And,
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I want to go and I know it's a paper factory now, right?
yes,
And I'll probably go by there and take a couple pictures.
yeah.
Kind of like us.
You know, the air pilot.
Mm-hmm.
These are my favorite. One of my these big ones. Yeah, there's
Yes.
two of them there, and I mean they're built like tanks. They're so well built.
Now there's
so
one,
a favorite of mine.
one here, there was a style here that they use on the trains.
That would probably be.
Would it be?
Yeah,
here we
those
go.
are
Oh, the
train
railroad
line-
lanterns,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
And
Yeah,
one of the
we try to
interesting
have,
tools that
we tried to
I
put
always
up
like to
every
point out is
lantern
what
for
is
every
like the
purpose.
human bone.
And,
Sure.
yeah.
It
Um,
is used for like
And
leather
that,
making.
this
and
here,
stuff.
yes, it's a
We have no
box
idea who it's
factory
from,
where they make,
Yeah.
it's, you know, it's, they make jewelry boxes and all sorts
That's an
of
interesting
small
thing to
boxes
see.
now. And,
really Warsaw, there was like shoe
but
companies.
I don't know,
and
it's just
shelters.
amazing to see the landscape now. It's full of houses, you know.
I bet. Yeah, there's probably all kinds
Like,
of.
remaining
and
companies
probably a
that's
busy
still
street
here in
and-
town is Montgomery.
It's on the side street, but you know, the
Not
foliage,
owned by
and I
Montgomery
look at the
anymore,
foliage
but-
and you look at it now.
But
You
it's
can't
still
even
its
see a
original
body.
place on Main Street.
Yeah, it's amazing. So this is one of your favorites, huh? The Embury lantern?
Yeah, I love the way they're built. What do you have in as far away as, like archives and stuff? You probably have like some of their old catalogs and
Oh,
any
yeah,
kind of old
yeah,
stuff
that
like
would
that.
be something that.
I'd probably have to make an appointment maybe to come look at
No,
some of
we're
that stuff.
open, we're,
A big
if you
like,
want, but
in
we're
salt
open. Someone is here every day from 10 to 2.
salt boom was
Monday
like
through
from
Friday.
1880s to
Um,
1900s.
And I
there
know
were about
that-
13
I just thought it'd be fun to kind of go back through some of their original stuff,
Yeah.
like like
there's
original
always
versions of
Right.
say old catalogs or any old weird stuff. like that.
our main
Where, like,
curator
there's giant swimming pools and like
is just
and, like,
stepped out for a few
restaurants.
minutes. She'll probably be back
That
here.
building burnt
And that's
down.
something you could talk
But
with her
the-
about.
Okay.
'Cause
like,
she
the
might even come in on a
platform for
Saturday
it is
just
still,
for the
like, up on the
quietness
hill
of it.
above the
And
park.
it's hard to say.
Okay.
And this is a very special picture to me. This is my uncle, John Bauer.
You're kidding me.
No, that's Uncle John.
It's on Liberty
Um,
Street.
Okay.
And he started
Not sure where it is,
not
but
the Embury,
people
but
say it's
But afterwards, the
the
box.
box factory. Yeah,
Oh.
this is the box factory. Doesn't look like this now inside, honestly, but
Oh yeah.
my mom looks so much like him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
I never
the-
knew
the-
him. He
the
would have been
way
my
you can
great
go
uncle, but
through the creek to the bottom
very
of the waterfall,
prestigious
but
I love
man.
I love things with the story and
Oh,
and
yeah.
so like when I especially like old lanterns, like if say I got it from a farmer and he said I used to come out and put the
The
chickens to bed.
stories.
I
Yeah.
love the stories and that's what makes
That's
them all
that's
the
what
best.
gives us respect for all this stuff is to get a cool story and
Yeah.
It's on Linwood
Yeah.
today.
So is there something can I flip? Think I'd be able to
Yeah.
flip through some of that?
Sure.
I'm a lantern
he
collector
loves the Emburys.
and
yeah.
I'm actually from Canandaigua where they used to make Lisk lanterns, which were a very rare.
What's the name of them again?
Lisk.
Lisk.
Lisk, they made tin products. They're probably the biggest tin producer in the world back in the turn of the century. but-
Okay.
Oh, it's not part of this display, but it's
She's our second tour guide.
Oh.
I'm just learning. I grew up here all my life.
Well, I mean, the fact that you're kind of a history buff because
Oh,
of that, so
yeah.
that makes you,
Yeah.
in the schoolroom we do have this Perry Mason magic lantern, which was a kid's toy. They put like a candle in the bottom.
Perry Mason, no
and
kidding.
then you'd put like film through here and it'd project like movies and pictures and stuff.
Oh, well, with a flame.
Well, I think it's a flame. That'd be my guess.
Yeah. That's
Because it
so
has like
cool.
the smoke atop.
Yeah. I've
it
never
amazing?
seen anything like that. In fact, I see this. I saw one of these for the first time last week, a darkroom lantern.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, photographer's lantern. Yes.
Yeah, and it's got the red lens. I had never seen one before. I didn't know what it was. I couldn't figure out who made it.
Yep, this company was started by William Embury, who I believe started out making Dietz lantern, but then he wanted to make his he started up in Rochester, but
Right.
he wanted to start his own company for some reason, and was offered the land down here in Warsaw. Like, he lived down here with his sons. I think there was like, I know one of them was named Philip, and there was one named William. I think the third one was Frederick.
Oh, they're still here.
But the lantern company opened up on Allen Street, and they made all kinds of lanterns. One, though, people claim, but they didn't make it for long, was the railroad lanterns. I think they were more so focused on
up here.
on personal use.
Yeah.
Yep, and they made several different kinds of lanterns. We have like air pilots and
My favorite.
and the small and like headlight lanterns. But the more interesting one here is this one, which was made near the end, which is an electric lantern with a battery and a light bulb in it.
That has a light. Is it still in there? Yes, it is. Oh. And what did you just say about the one over here?
I think
You
it-
said something about
I
it.
said I'd never seen one of those.
What, the yellow one or
The yellow one, yeah.
The yellow?
I mean, that's a traffic guard. I know it's a lot like that flat bottom, big, that red one there. That's like a traffic. I'm assuming it's some kind of version of a traffic guard.
My guess would have been like a boat lantern or something.
Right. Yeah, it looks nautical, doesn't it?
Yeah, and there's like a red lantern down here.
Yeah. In fact,
I like the ones with the red globes on it.
me too. Yeah, the Fresnel globes they're called.
Is that what they're called,
But it's
Fresnels?
actually Fresnel lens.
Oh,
It's-
right.
It has to do with the ridges that are in it. It kind of makes the light project out in
Okay.
a weird way.
right.
But that's actually, I'm going to pick one of those up in Cast Isle today.
Oh, you are. All right. Congratulations.
Oh, yeah, this is an Embury
That's-
railroad lantern.
Yeah,
That's a big one. Whoa.
that's the air pilot, like these two, and
Okay.
they're great. I mean, these are probably my favorite lantern purely because of the way they're built.
Okay.
Look at that. That's so neat. Here we are. There's an Embury display. Hopefully I can get to look at some other stuff they got. I just have a photocopied catalog that I'm looking through. It's cool, but the photocopies are bad. Nothing like a scan of today. This looks like 1980s Xerox knockoff kind of copies. Cool place though. These aren't all Emburys, by the way. It's interesting. There's like 4 or 5 different types of lanterns here. But the ones down in the glass display are pristine. Some pretty cool stuff. Fireman. This is where that Deeds Fire King should be. Should be in this display. There's the thing she showed me. How cool is that? Trilobite. So this just happened. The 3 lovely ladies that work here wanted to go to breakfast. And they said, If you leave, shut the door behind you. I have the entire Historical Society museum to myself. How crazy is that? And I got my research books out just to play with. Some cool stuff in here. I'm enjoying this a lot. Then after this, there's a couple antique stores that are open on a Monday, amazingly. I'll stop at them and I'll go look at the former Embury factory, and we'll go over there. We'll take a little look around and nostalgicize. Then it's off to pick up some lanterns at an auction site, which is about 16 minutes away from Warsaw. So it's fun. All right, I'm gonna keep flipping through these books. She gave me this huge binder of, excuse me, huge binder from the box factory, which is what's in the old Embury factory now. Let's see if there's anything interesting in there, maybe old photos of the inside. But I'm seeing photos of the inside that were, that are popular photos. Some ones I've seen online of workers. Oh, what's this? Okay. This, the notes in here are there's notes in here from research inquiries from, going back 20, 30 years, before there was, the internet and that whole thing. So probably a lot of microfiche stuff. So, okay, I'm gonna keep flipping through this stuff. I bet you they got a lot more stuff around here. But, yeah, I'm gonna, I see there was a couple labels on some of the lanterns upstairs that, they're incorrect, but correct enough for still being really cool. And I'm saying that like I know what the hell I'm talking about, and I don't. I'm here for fun. I'm here to fill my brain with cool stories and tell people I've been to Warsaw and I saw this and this and that. So that makes Dietz Factory, Lisk Factory, Embury Factory, and hopefully soon, when I get up to the Historical Society of Rochester, I'll see if the old buildings from C.T. Ham, Defiance, Pritchard Strong, any of those things, I'd see if I could find those locations and maybe, peek around. All right, so, okay, I'm gonna keep flipping through these books. Well, that was fun. There's not a ton of records here, not an abundance that I thought maybe there would be, but it's okay. It's whatever the curator is motivated by, right? Or maybe this researcher doesn't know where all the Embury stuff is. That display is pretty outdated upstairs and things, but hey, this was great. Now off to a couple antique shops, and I feel weird leaving this place here empty. Maybe I'll give you a guided tour. The door blew open a minute ago by a gust of wind. I was waiting for a human to walk in, but nobody did. Well, nothing in there. Very small shop. Very small antique shop. Some cute stuff, but no lantern stuff at all. Nice conversation with the girl in there. And all right, now I'm going to go check out the factory. So weird that I feel like I've been here before, but I think that's probably from Google Street View, checking it out. There it is, that white building there. Paper box factory. How cool is that? Oh, here I am. Here is the Embury Manufacturing Company former factory in Warsaw, New York. Pretty cool. Got to add that to my resume of factory visits that are no longer functioning as their intended use. All right, so here we are. This is cool. I'm probably going to take a walk around in case there's, security people eyeballing me. But here we are. This is it. Well, it's interesting to me that it's granted it carries it's got a large footprint, the factory, but it's it's one story. And I saw the original, photos of when they were constructing it and stuff like that in 1911, I think. Maybe that's because it was the 20th century, beginning of 20th century. Maybe they didn't build 5-story tall factories anymore. I don't know. I don't know why I said that. I don't know why I would think I know that. But it's interesting, especially like seeing the Dietz factory and some drawings of what like the C.T. Ham factory in Rochester was like. It's like 7 stories, massive building. But yeah, interesting. It's all one story, and I can't believe that they pumped out 900,000 lanterns out of here. Although maybe some of that. Portion of that was in Rochester, right? But yeah, I'm gonna do a little exploring around town. Then we'll head down to the auction and pick up some lanterns. One being in Embury, very cool. So, okay, on the way out of town, spotted a open antique store. Can't resist. Gotta check. If I can get a lantern on this trip. And no matter what it is, it'll be a lantern with a story. And I like that. All right, let's go take a look.
Hi there. Okay, good to see you over there. Nothing in there. Well, I don't say nothing. There's a shit ton of stuff in there. But no lanterns, no Lisk lunch boxes, no Embury signage or crates.
Well, nice people at this auction house. Had a good conversation about lanterns and milk crates and some of the local businesses, and he says they get a lot of lanterns coming through this auction house. And I'll get their update emails now because I purchased from them, so I'm automatically on the mailing list. I got here a little early, and they were cool with it. They're like, come on in, hang out. And I looked at some of the stuff that I had bid on and lost the bid. I was pretty bummed out. See, like a whole bunch of cool wooden crates, like dairy wooden crates and beverage crates. And they went for, $1 more than I had bid because I thought the bidding was going to get out of control, and I lost it. And I said, yeah, I was going to win those. He said, maybe next time. I get a lot of them. And all right, so I think I'm going to head back home. On the way home, I passed a couple of Goodwills, because why not? What else am I going to do, right? So the lanterns I picked up, I'll show you when I get back to the lab. Good deal on those, and that makes me feel better about picking them up in person from the auction house as opposed to having them shipped, like some lanterns I got 2 weeks ago. They screwed me on shipping, and then shipping was more than the lanterns were, and I didn't know until my card was already charged and that the item was already sent. So, and I thought I read all the small print. Maybe not. Look at all the cornfields. Letchworth Central High School. Oh, I forgot how close I am to Letchworth. The Grand Canyon of the East, some call it. Okay. Now I gotta use my phone to get the maps. All right, folks. The adventure continues. Aha! Antique place. On the way home, got to go in and just take a look for fun. And I realized, I said something earlier. I said, wouldn't it be great to find a lantern on this trip? So my lantern has a story because of me going to Warsaw. And I realized the only reason I was in Warsaw was to drive through Warsaw to go pick up a couple of lanterns. That's funny. Stupid me. But maybe I'll find another one. We'll see what the prices are like and what the selection is like. This place is big. Consignment shop. Okay. Good. Let's go check it out. Well, there's an Embury. $40. What if it's off? It's a 210. Ooh. Defiance Cold Blast. $50. Boy, now you're around the first bend. I'm on my third. Ooh. Well, that's oh yeah, that's going home with me. Let's make sure I got that price right. Yes. All right. Well, we're back at the lab, and I could show you the stuff we picked up today. That was good. That was a fun day. It was cool to get out there. I didn't realize how close I lived to Warsaw. Yeah, I mean it's pretty much every place I need to go around here is about a half an hour away, and Warsaw was an hour away. No big deal. So let's take a look at stuff that I picked up today. Okay, so here's our findings from today. So these, well, I'll go through one by one. Here we have an Embury traffic guard number 40. I see somebody had bent this out straight, and I'll have to compare it with my my Dietz traffic guard. See if I can bend that back to the right spot. It looks to be an unmarked Fresnel. I haven't looked at these or anything. I literally just pulled in. And the cool thing about this is City of Rochester, which is very cool because I got this for a really good price, and I turned one down at the flea market yesterday. Mr. Overpriciness antique dude. Too expensive. So this one's a little beat up, but it's got the character, man. I'll see. It looks almost to be orange up here and red down here, but could just be really dirty. So I'll have to decide what I want to do with this. I'll probably strip this paint off. Too early to tell. So traffic guard. And here we got a very messy Super Baby, and I didn't even look to see what the badging was on there. I can't even tell. Kmart. Yeah, okay, it's a Kmart badged Super Baby. And see here, Super Baby I got that I burn while I do my videos. There we go. And it looks like it used to be, I thought I saw markings on the globe. I'm not going to clean this up or anything until I do a video on it. You know, if I do a restoration video on it. I want to leave it just like this. Got this old tin as part of the lot. It's 50 cents. And it looks pretty neat. I'm pretty sure it's vintage. I could tell by the tin inside. That's cool. I'm gonna look cool here in the lab. I'll put something in it. And last on the auction lot is this baby. People seem to be really liking flashlight restoration videos. So I saw this while looking for other lanterns, and thought I would pick this one up. The price was right. I could see that that's shot there. That's shot there. And it looks like a piece of extension cord or something, and I can surely find something to replace that with. And I just noticed this while carrying it inside. It's got 2 bulbs in there. Cool. Must be high power, low power. 3-position switch. Well, that's cool. This will clean up. I mean, I'm not going to do any stripping or repainting or anything. I would probably just... Let's see what it looks like in here. Oh, I can't do that one-handed. But this is cool. We'll clean up the chrome, stuff like that. That'll be a video. And this, as you saw, I stopped at that antique store kind of place. And $12 for this Monarch, which is cool because I'm wearing my Dietz Monarch lucky shirt for my my outing today. And my 1939 Dietz Monarch shirt. All right. And as we can see, it's a flat black over some kind of neon green. Oy. So the dates are heavily painted over. This thing is in great shape. And I see it's got the bail goes all the way through the air tube. And yeah, this is in really nice shape. I'm happy with yeah, nice. Oh yeah, still got this neon green all over here. And $12, I was really amazed. I was really hoping that whoever that vendor is or whoever that consignment seller is, I was looking for other cool stuff because I'm like, wow, their prices are good. So there's that. And I picked up some local garlic pickles. Love my pickles. And yeah, that was the outing for the day, and I learned a lot, and the ladies even gave me a souvenir postcard of Warsaw. Oh, yeah. All right, hey folks, what a great outing that was. That was cool. I hope sharing that with you was cool, because that's the only reason I brought you along, because I wanted to share that experience of going to the Embury factory and trying to learn some info. All right, folks. So thanks for tuning in and going along on this adventure with me. And as usual, folks, don't you go change.